Sports for NBA basketball. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty, even for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason. What's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Ball. Grant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Turner in at the 5. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. About a minute played so far here in the first. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Hornets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the inside. And there's Grant on the assist by Ball.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Burks looking around. Stewart with the screen on Ball. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Huerter on the wing. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Griffin. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Grant. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Cunningham's shot is off. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Ball. Back to Huerter. A floater. Ball, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Duren. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Ivy's checked in for Alec Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Alex Caruso comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Ball. And here's Hayes following Jeremy Grant's 3. And here's Hayes. To the paint. Here's Ivy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in him.
Passes it to Grant. To the left wing. Here's Rubio. Bagley with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Stewart with the screen on Caruso. Stewart against Grant. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Bagley with a screen on Caruso. He shoots again. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second basket.
And chasing after the play. Nice work by Ivy getting in there and winning the second chance opportunity.
Griffin finds Rubio. Grant for 3. That shot off the mark. The Pistons go the other way with it. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte trailing. Inside and stolen by Ivy. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rubio the pass to Grant. Back to Rubio. Pass to Caruso. Grant outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Cousins. Now, here's Ivy. Launches it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter come. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. LaMelo Ball is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Cousins in at the power forward position. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Okay, Cunningham's checked in for Hayes. Now, here's Ball. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 5.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Turner for 3. That one doesn't go. And Detroit the other way. Here's Burks. Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Miles Turner.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
And the Hornets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Number 1, Miles Turner.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Huerter.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Got a piece of it. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Herter on the wing. Outside Griffin. Pass the ball. Stolen. And they're running. Diallo kicks to Burks. And a miss there on the triple.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Now here's Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Burks. He's defended by Herter. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham kicks to Diallo. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Turner passes the ball. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ball. Down low, Diallo. And it's sent back by Turner. And that one, good. Duran's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit. To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Alec Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Hayes. That shot off. Excellent D there from Ball. Outside Griffin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shoots the 3. Rebound Detroit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Hayes, defended by Griffin. Here's Bagley. He's off on that one, and the Hornets now going the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Here's Griffin. Charlotte no good that time either. And so it's Detroit with it. Bogdanovich dishes to Ivy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
And just so physically gifted, Ivory just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ivy passes to Hayes. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Tipped away. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Ball. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Now Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Shoots from the elbow. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Bagley. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to
thank you, David. And
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the act, and if your team is right in the middle of that shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Burks in at the two-guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Charlotte shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Drives to the hoop. Herter, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And for Kevin Herter, Game 7 of the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals was the biggest game of his career.
He dropped 27 points, leading the Hawks to the conference finals. And GA earning himself a 4-year contract extension.
Burks can't get it to go. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
So they take the lead. Herter's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Stewart. Cunningham left side. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Grant, that's good. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Diallo's checked in for Bogdanovic. The Hornets also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Griffin. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Ball. Shot to stop the run. Detroit, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Passes it to Burks. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Burks has got 9.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
So for the Pistons, Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for Alec Burks. Grant finds Turner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
The shot by Turner no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Hornets leading by 4. Rubio dishes to Grant. Goes back up. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Duren. He's covered closely. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Cunningham's got his first 3 points of the game.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
The Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards comes in for Miles Turner. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Herter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He lobs it up. And slam dunk by Ivey.
He's explosive. He's got great length. Ivey is who you want to target in the alley-oop game.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Grant. Over Bagley. Grant finds Caruso. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons lead it. Over to the wing. Diallo the pass to Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points here for Jalen Duren. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Herter. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the inside. There's the pass to Duren. Bagley kicks to Hayes. Over Grant. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Smart play call from Hayes. He does a good job moving the pieces on the floor to get himself a look.
That's tipped. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Pass to Ivey. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Herter. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Griffin. Alex Caruso out there with ball. Then it's Turner. And it's Richards in at the 4. And Stewart gets it to go.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Turner dishes the ball. Good work there as it goes.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Ivey. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Turner. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Ivey. Stewart with the screen on Griffin. Ivey passes to Stewart. It's deflected. Griffin with it. Outside ball. Here's Turner. They shoot again. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Richards.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Burks the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Stewart is free. Ivey. The Hornets pull it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Now the basketball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now a timeout called by Detroit. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Burks kicks to Cunningham. Count that one. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Ball from long range. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Intercepted. And here's Burks. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
The guy has ice in his veins. I love watching Cade step up in a big way.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. Stewart with the steal. Burks on the wing. Latray. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And Paul with the block. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kevin Huerter comes in for Alex Caruso.
Checking in for the away team, Jeremy Brett.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Huerter. Drills it from outside.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Huerter taking big shots.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
And Huerter gets it to go.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Now here's Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Ball. Here's Cunningham. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Huerter, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Big-time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
Ball against Cunningham. The rebound by Grant. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. Ball to pass to Grant. Stewart with the steal. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham pushes it to Bogdanovich. To Cunningham. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. No good with the triple. Now Ball to take the lead. No good from three-point territory. So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Here is Cunningham. From deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regular. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three, the small forward.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Rubio, the pass to Turner. Got a hand on it. Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
Isaiah Stewart's confidence has to be off the chain. He knows he can drain big shots.
Hornets trail by 4. Rubio, the pass to Turner. Can't get it to fall. Turner's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the floor. Only 33%. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. For the three. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. In the corner, it's Griffin. Over Bogdanovich. Griffin can't get it to go in. Pistons leading by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Duren slams it in.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Herter with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. It's the three-point foul.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 3. There's a minute 34 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Ball's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivey. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Ball no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Cunningham. Passes to Duren. To the wing right side. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good on the triple. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependable from deep.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivey. And they go to the intentional foul. So it's the Pistons now. 6-point lead. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivey. The 19-footer is on the money.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Ball no good. Detroit with the ball. Here's Ivey. And so the Pistons take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what